Alright, welcome back to my channel. My name is Max Zane, and today I'm going to be breaking down a sparring session that I had with a friend of mine. I am just now transitioning back to full-time sparring as I was recently sick with pneumonia, and that really affected my cardio. So this is going to be a slower session that's going to be more touch sparring, and since we did it at an LA Fitness as well, we decided to take it light because we walked out of an LA Fitness probably with bloody noses. It wouldn't be very receptive to the gym staff, but we wanted to start out light, and we have a little ragtag gym thing going with the corners there. It's about 14 feet, I think, so it's a bit smaller of an arena, and we're going to be doing kickboxing and boxing. So we'll be starting with the kickboxing, I believe. So starting off, I tried and get a feel for his range here. That starting fist, that's touch hands just to get started with everything. But like I said, going nice and light. Try and find the range of the low kicks, as he doesn't have as much experience with the Muay Thai and kickboxing. He's a lot more of a boxer. Here I land a right hand, and he lands his as well, but I block it. That would have knocked me out if it landed. Fake the low kick, and then go with another low kick as he's coming down from the block. Here he's saying, I accidentally kicked one of his legs into the other leg, almost like dominoes. He's got a long jab, so I need to watch his flicker jab. Then I parry his jab, and then lead to a cross, to a leg low kick. That high kick I take up, but he's a little out of range. Trying to find the range with the hands, but I can't just yet, so I need to set up with kicks and then lead into hands. Hard time finding range with hands, so I fake a kick and then lead with an overhand. I corner him here and land a good body hook, but he's a tank, and so that was about 6% power. He can still feel it. So then another kick there, he slips my hand, and I parry his returning cross. He has a tendency to lean back, and he hits me with a nice skipping side kick, which I was unexpected. Here we play a little mind game where he's trying to essentially do what I've been doing, setting up his kicks to set up punches, but it's a multiple mind game, so trying to get him to overreact as well. So I hit him with a skipping jump kick here, low kick into a body kick. I'm trying to find range with my right hand, so I'm switching stances a lot. I actually parry his punch with my kick, with my knee there. Then here he kicks my knee with his toe, which is very painful. Side kick to the body. Fake the side kick into an overhand. Got a nice 1-2 on his head there, and that's the end of round 1. Moving into round 2. He starts pretty aggressive because we're going into the boxing round now. So I have to exchange some hands here. Parry his cross, and he leads with a double hook combination. Hits me with the flurry of jabs here that I try and parry. I hit him with the leading rush that actually starts with me going into switch stance and hitting a jab off of my right hand to get into range. He has a tendency to back away, so I can actually get away with this. I start trying to parry his jab on the outside, so I can find an opening. I catch him with another opening with the jab, and parry with cross guard. So I'm finding more windows due to his looping punches, so I can actually catch them on the inside. So he's hitting me with a flurry of punches here, a lot of different weird single shot combinations I can parry. But it's dangerous because at any point, if he leads in with multiple and I'm caught parrying and I whiff, he can counter pretty well. I catch him with a arm trap into a flurry of combinations to his head, but he most likely would not be phased by these unless I hit him full strength. So he's pretty talkative, so we're having a good time with it. Just talking about a whole bunch of different things. I'm trying to parry his jab and get over. So he almost caught me with a right cross there. And he also has a tendency to overreach to parry. Caught him with a few different good lead hooks there that would have glanced. He caught me on the way in with a straight right here. Backs me off. And I go to try and get over his guard. But I'm pretty sure jumping punch is illegal, but we're just having fun with it. So, first sparring session back. Yep. So I'm trying to find ranges with both hands. And my right hand seems to be having more success, so I try and stay there. Slip back a punch with his cross. And I keep a high guard because he likes to target my head, while also slipping just out of range of a few of his jabs. Start to get more comfortable with his range to be able to rely on my head movement more. Start going for parries. I'm trying to get in, so I'm trying to get through his jab and catch his hooks before they start up. So I want to get in the inside of his hook before they actually get all the way out. Catch him with a flurry after switching stances. He is getting a little tired. We've been going for a minute. He let me take a break earlier because I had a hard time pacing in our first few rounds after coming back, but super cool guy, and that's the end of round 2.
Oh, you're tired. Oh, yeah.
Dude, my dad likes to say that shit to me, and then I pointed it out to the fact that like most people only got 30 seconds in them. And he agreed with me, and I'm like, okay, so you just counteracted your own point.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, God. Ooh. 40 seconds?
How many?
40.
Okay. That's a decent amount of time.
Damn it. It always hits this point. Whenever sparring or anything else.
Yeah, yeah. No, you gotta go beforehand.
Well, if you kick me well, I might shoot myself. 15 seconds?
Yeah, I don't want to do the kicks, but maybe you don't want to fight that. That can be a little heavier in the body and legs. Yeah.
You throw quite a bit of kicks to the body. I noticed.
Yeah.
Like a couple of them.
Moving into the third round, I end up getting a better camera angle after fixing it, so now you can see all of us in our full glory. This is going to be a kickboxing round, and we are now, I think, 6 rounds in, since we missed out in the first few, but now I have to really take advantage of this because he's getting tired, and I'm also going to get tired if I don't make a full advantage of this round. Hit him with a front kick, and he catches it and almost tries to land a shot, but fortunately I have enough range on my kicks. Yeah, he almost low-blowed me, but it was close. I think it glanced off, fortunately. Had to reattach my shin guards here, so just a little break. And it happens again later, but yeah, I kicked him there and it rotated my shin guard. Usually you would tape them on so that they wouldn't rotate, but we don't really have that much going here, just a light round. Parry a few of his kicks by checking them. I'm still trying to find my range with my hands, because leading with kicks can get you countered. And I land a combination, and he thought the combination was done, and I land right on the head with this kick. Fortunately, I was able to pull it back, but he almost leaned back into it. So he took a decent amount, I'd say about 40-50% power. So this guy's a tank. Sorry about that. Yeah. He said it's all good, so we continue going. I take a little bit lighter on the kicks and check his kick, lead with the jab, check another kick, and then a skipping kick. He also lands a jumping kick of his own, lands it right on my midsection. Hit him with a double low kick. Parrying his jabs. He's also changing up his sections where he's targeting. She's trying to target my body since I have a high guard. He's just messing around too. He goes for a low sweep in case I do a kick, but that's pretty funny. So I've got a lot more comfortable with my guard, and I'm finding his range. Slip that punch, land with the low kick. Check another kick, land another low kick. Go a lot slower on this last head kick, because I don't want to have a repeat incident. But switch stance, parry his jab. Oh. Yep. I was going to go for a counter in that one, but I don't exactly have the range. So, in order to get in, I would need to land or trap his arm in order to land something. Fake a low kick, land a cross right on his hand.
Yeah, can you block with the hand?
He traps my leg and lands a stiff jab that would have connected pretty clean in the last 10 seconds.
Not out, but like.
It would have breaking.
Yeah.
You need another break or you good to keep going? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna break.
Oh, we started? Oh, no, okay.
Alright, moving into round 4. Touch hands again. This is going to be another boxing round. We got a few more rounds left in us, but definitely want to get a lot more of these slow-paced rounds because we're not going as hard, so we can do a lot more. Switching stance here, I try and find my footing with just quick jabs and rotating stances in order to take advantage of distance. It's a way I can fool them into thinking that I have more range than I actually do. I'm trying to parry and counter with the cross, but I need to realize that I need to step in. We actually trade shots here, where I land a cross and he lands his hook.
That was a good exchange. You also caught me with the follow.
Yeah, I think it would have been saying.
Yeah, overhand, like he says.
That would have had the harder chin at that point.
He overextends with his hook, and I chase him down, land him another shot to the liver.
Oh, that's capitalized.
Can't swing on me like that. Yes.
He slips my cross, I catch him with a counter cross from my left.
I took a head kick. I can take a punch.
I do a little Wing Chun demo, trying to have my hand forward, do some windmill punches, chain punches, but I do actually hit him with a nice hand trap into a jab here. He likes to keep his hands too low, so his head's exposed, if I can parry a lot of these. Got a nice block on that one. He's got some heavy hands if he wants to use them. Thankfully, he's not, but he does a feint, and I block it. He catches me with an uppercut here as I go for a cross, so I realize he's getting a handle on my timing. See. Slip his hook, and go into a nice liver hook there. But he's getting more wary of my tactics, so I need to try and mix things up here. While working on a lot of feints here, he goes to the body with his jab. Switch stances again. I'm trying to manage distance and honestly wait until the kickboxing rounds so I can have more time. But I don't really want to stand and bang with this guy for too long. Slip his hook again, and then counter cross. He goes for a flurry of interesting jabs here. He's trying to pull my guard down, which can be pretty dangerous, but he's a tendency to step back too, so I would have to chase him with a lot of these. But I am trying to bait him to overreach so that I can actually land, and it'll generate a lot more power since he's moving into my punches. Yep. I comment on his looping hooks here because they have a lot of different wind-ups to them, but if I get it on the inside before he actually throws
Heavy
them,
ones are good, but if
I
it
can
gets
counter
faster,
them.
Kickboxing.
Oh god, I'm gonna have an awful time with this.
Moving into round 5. This is going to be another kickboxing round since we're alternating. He lands with a kick and an overhand, and I counter with a low kick.
Barely. I'm gonna put me out because I'm just not paying attention.
Fake low kick, and I go into a double jab. He's trying to counter a lot of my low kicks with a Pereira style check hook, or a, I guess, back kick almost.
I do not want to hurt you with that.
He actually pushes me back all the way with just his hand, because I was off balance for my kick. But
Well, that was 100% intentional because I saw you go for that kick on his
catch his kick on the way in and hit him with a switch stance jab. Try and find him with a kick into a punch, but instead I rotate his kick on the outside here and catch him with a body kick. Going slow on the kicks to try and get a reaction out of him.
I should you go for the slide kick that just...
Catch him with a jab as he's welcoming in. Hit him with another kick. Hit him with 2 crosses there that probably would have put him out. But thankfully we are getting our handle on the range, and he says I hit him in the back of the head here, but I did actually catch him closer towards the ear and the chin. But it's pretty hard to tell in the actual moment.
I'll have to break the habit, don't worry. Jump in the hand.
And with a leg kick, and he tries to counter, but I hit him with a side kick as well. Check, and hit him with the flurry punches here because he's starting to get tired towards the end of the round. And that's the end of round 5.
I don't know how it feels like you because I'm so out of my element.
Just make sure you keep your hands up.
Moving into round 6 here. We're going back to hands, and he catches me on the chin after a counter cross. He's hitting into my guard a decent amounts, so I get the chance to try and find his range. Here, trying to reach him with that left hook, but he's just out of range, he's slipping back. I parry his jab a few times. I'm trying to roll with his jab to get on the outside. Right. Switching stances seems to be the best way I can try and get range on him, but he's ducking out of the way, so I have to try and get a lot closer. The best bet I have is trying to trap him so I can get in range. He has a tendency of not being able to get his hands back fast enough from when he gets parried.
You need to slow yourself down, otherwise I'll have to speed up. Sure. You're just speeding up, I'm like, shit.
Yeah. He's talking about me getting a lot closer, but what I'm doing is I'm just constantly applying pressure, but I do pull my shots right before I land them. Yeah. So he says he's gonna turn up a little bit, and you'll see how this go. Yep. Yeah, I almost redirected one of his shots directly into my crotch. That would have been funny. Yep. That would have been wide open for me to counter cross right there after I grabbed his hand down. But bear in mind, we're going deep into round 10, and we are getting very tired. Yep.
Stiff jab.
Caught him with a good jab there, and then a body shot.
I don't know if I would have caught you first with that jab and knocked you out of it.
Lowering my hands a little bit.
It is sick.
Yeah. I am blocking a lot of his shots with my elbows, so that's definitely a downside to his boxing style. He's hitting on my guard, and I have a tendency to do a very high guard. Caught him there with a jab. And a darting cross.
Darting cross.
No, you saw it.
Yeah, trips. Yeah. They're funny.
Yeah, he had like a small trip attempt, but it's all fun. And that's the end of round 6.
I should have like just put my hand up and let you fall into it.
We'll put your leg down and I trip and it's funny. But it's illegal.
Alright, so we're back to kickboxing, and I believe this is the last round. And then we wrap it up here. So it's round 12 for us, due to the recording diff. But starting off with a good check kicks, he goes out of the ring here. Yeah, he can kick pretty hard, even through the shin guards. I've been practicing Muay Thai for a little bit, so. But yeah, I'm just warning him. I don't want him to break anything because he has a fight coming up. Yeah. He said it was a low blow. I didn't really see it. Caught him on the inside of the leg there.
Gotta get your legs back. They're so long.
Yeah, we hit each other on the foot there. It's a weird angle, but it was pretty painful. I have a habit to fire back with kicks. There I feinted, and then I went to a cross. Caught his kick, and then moved in as he was spinning.
We need to get your shin guards.
Yes, he does need to get shin guards. They'll probably be here pretty soon. Like this video and subscribe, and we could definitely get him some shin guards. But I catch him here with an overhand left. Another low kick here. Two jabs into a side kick. I'm trying to hit him with this front leg so that it's a lot faster and he has less time to punish. Get him thinking high with the punches, and then once you establish the threat of the low kick, then you hit him high with the punches again after feinting it. So I like to feint the low kick after it lands, and there's a switch stance into a cross there. Yeah. So I try some additional head movement here, back out of range. He also does the same. Another front snap kick, and then down into a low kick. It's really important to keep changing these. That would have been a clean cross right there. But the darting cross, it's important to not go directly at him, but more of go to the side, so it's as lands as an overhead. Another crippling leg kick there, but not super difficult, not super heavy on that. Caught him with another cross there, pulled it back early. Looked like he was going to run into it. And I end the round with 4 low kicks. And that's it for our last round. Let me know if you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching to the end. I'll talk to you next time. Have a good one.